Oh, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
It's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Oh, the infirmary.
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
She wants to get on with it. She knows. She's like, let's go, let's go. Spend half an hour waiting for this dumbass to figure out that left and right are backwards, depending on your perspective. Let's go.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
Ooh,
The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors?
Sure seems that way, kid.
Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Wow, lock, huh? Yeah, it won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
The flow split again. Ooh, it do.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Ellipses.
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in a safe in the lounge. I'm not reading the whole thing again. Too many rabbit puns per sentence. Rabbit pun, rabbit pun, rabbit pun. Ooh, no rabbit pun for like 2 sentences. Oh, there's one. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found
Yeah,
some too.
boy. That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
That's
you don't like
generally
it,
how it
stay
works when
here.
you're locked in a warehouse with a weird
Stupid
rabbit.
angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
How does all 9 of us fit in that elevator? It must be pretty big. Especially with a big robot boy with us. I guess he's not a robot, necessarily. He could just be in a suit. Robot looking ass. Boop, 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 boop. Ding, ding, ding. No, don't make me go back in here. Hey, who took the drinks away?
So, this is the lounge.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. It's some of your favorite scotch.
What is Jack Daniels? That's not even scotch. And I sure hope it's not your
I
favorite.
don't really think now's the time.
Well, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Wait, he's calling him Grandpa? She called me Grandpa? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game, and if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's
Probably
go,
all
buddy.
of us.
As soon as we get out of here, I can
The
drink all
first
the
game,
scotch I
everybody
want.
knew each other.
You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
Oh shit! I love root
What?
beer float.
You're gonna get me a root beer float? But are you sure? Do you have enough money?
What? Root beer float's like $4, bro.
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Oh, okay. Eh? Meh. Boop, boop, boop. Ding, ding, ding. Warehouse A. Hey, Lamau. Yeah, I remember what this room looks like. Oh, you're back.
Oh, you're finally done. You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Okay, don't rub it in.
Ah,
I already feel stupid.
Yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier.
It still doesn't show me. Ah.
Namely, how do you get more BP?
You go into the AB rooms, right? Look. Why is it booping now? It hasn't booped before. We got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you?
Pairs,
The
brother.
2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play,
What are we gonna do in the room?
just like it says on the door.
You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right.
Well, you
But it
guys
could
saw
also
it
be
while I
taken to
draw
mean
with my
someone
right
who
hand.
is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then.
Yes, I guess you could put it that way.
And what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
No, it's not. Stop. They're gonna explain it for 10 minutes now.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, B.O.?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please?
What?
I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside.
She gonna make a chicken pot pies or
It'll
something?
probably be easier to understand that way.
Why do you have a southern drawl now, Zero? Kay, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and Phi and I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Hey, that's number 1. We're number one. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay. Why is it beeping now? Has it been beeping the whole game and I'm just losing my mind? Or did it just start? Ooh. Game's good so far, but I've been proving to everybody that I'm a massive brainlet.
Gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Polling? What? This game's got a time limit too? Uh-oh, who dis? What? 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 What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Why is there a thick old lady in my room? Yeah, right. Hey, guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. She got a booty, though. I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Phi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was, "Oh, she's dead!" Blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing, no breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Dead old lady. Quark, don't look! Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay, come on, Quark.
Too late, he saw.
She's...
Yeah, she's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Murder, you say? Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means
Who is this
either the
old
killer
lady,
took
and
it
why do I
with them,
care?
Or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well,
Oh
if
god,
someone was
it's
strong enough and they had
Jimmy
metal
Knife
hands,
Hands.
then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke.
Just a prank,
Don't
bro.
take it so seriously. Whatever.
Okay.
If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman.
Yeah?
If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
More ellipses. Why is there a random dead old woman in my room? He okay, and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tin Myoji only stared. His whole body was rigid. His whole body, you say? Like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us. A smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tin Myoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Boop, boop, boop. Is he gonna be his wife or something? I don't know. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old dry piece of wood. You can't call old ladies dry pieces of wood, even if they're dead. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed as if we were afraid she might break. That didn't sound very careful to me. She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up at any minute now.
Maybe
You know,
she
other than
didn't
the big
suffer
fucking
much when
hole
she
in her
died.
heart. Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
Yes.
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
Oh, nice.
You're
Get
a nurse?
autopsying.
No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can
So you
you?
like a veterinarian or something?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
It uses the what? Nuclear magnetic resonance imaging? You could just say an MRI.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
Guys, I miss the sprites from the first game so much. Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Yeah, that's pretty fucking technical. Sex, female. Estimated age 65 to 75 years. Diagnosis, deceased. Cause of death, exsanguination. Estimate time of death, 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory. Weapon entered through the 4th intercostal, piercing heart. Wound characteristic. Wound margin, cheap, clean and continuous. Wound angles, 1 sharp, 1 blunt. Wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters. Conclusion. Based on the characteristics described above, there's a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp single-bladed instrument. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What does it mean by Oh my god. Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something?
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words,
Was
she
she
was stabbed in the heart,
impaled
right?
on an oboe? Whoa!
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room.
Oh, true. He and Clover.
You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Phi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you 2 left. Which means...
Fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute,
Wow,
please.
case closed.
Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
Ooh, galaxy brain.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess.
Why you winking? There's a dead woman right there. Open your damn eye.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have some respect.
If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to.
I do like your butterfly belt buckle, though. It's cute.
I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer
Consider
isn't
the
Zero,
following.
why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of a game to
Well,
him?
There's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Ding
10
ding.
minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Uh-oh.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What? What does that mean? What was
I
that?
don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is...
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
What are we voting on, and what does being allied mean? Warehouse. Hey. We're really going in there? I kind of don't want to. That's too bad, buddy. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Phi, where'd you go?
Here.
Up? Up? Whoa. What the hell is she doing? Just Phi things, probably. You must be really desperate to get high. Ho ho!
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to here anyway? Up here. Up here. Everybody's already gone into their AB
yeah,
rooms.
well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is...
This thing. Remember it?
The hatch.
Try opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's K, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or
I know.
not.
I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
What? He's a rabbit. Wait, what's Algernon a reference to? Help me. Tell me.
Look, there's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished. Okay. I don't even know what we're voting for. Well, looks like there's no going back now. I need to stop clicking before he's done saying stuff. Oh, we got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old?
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
All?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but BO is especially loud. For real,
I believe it.
BO, I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done.
That would be bad.
So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you.
Let's get it started. How? Let's get it started in here.
Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle.
Ooh.
Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be.
Opponent.
It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Uh-oh.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney. And it goes the other way too. Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will
Potassium?
be
Oh, because he's
Alas.
K. Clever, I think. I guess, kind of.
And BO and Quirk's enemy will be Tenmeoldy. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally. What? Don't get it?
Shut up. Don't be Junko. Just explain the damn thing.
Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
Just something despair into your memories.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A.
Hey, look,
ally,
AB.
and
It's the
B,
AB
betray
room.
on it. Do you? All you guys have to do is pick. Just pick
Oh,
one
is that
of
easy?
those easy options.
Just pick. Look, the flowchart even splits. It's probably based on what you pick.
PvP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The
Ooh.
plus and minus are from your point of view.
So just pick ally. It's the safe one, baby. It is the prisoner's dilemma. Oh no! If you both betray each other, you both lose some points. Your big old friends, you get 2. If you're a betrayer and they trust you, you get 3. And if you betray each other, you get nothing.
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
See, that sounds great. Let's just pick ally.
We call that the best pals outcome.
Yay.
Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
Yee.
Next,
All
is what
smiles
you
here.
If you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and
No.
they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody get
Okay.
that baby, let's skin 'em and stew 'em with some taters.
Ooh, taters. What's taters?
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP.
Yeah, it's the
and
same-
they're the one
yeah.
who loses 2.
You just explained
We
this.
call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely zero change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The two of you only get one vote.
Oh, okay.
You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Okay.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more. But
Ooh. Talk to me in your sultry voice.
It'll just have to wait, I guess.
Guess not. Okay.
After all, it's almost time!
Hey,
No.
wait. Okay.
I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
To duel.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later! Have a nice trouble.
Okay. Thank you.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
What? Why? She's sweet. She'll definitely pick ally, so we should definitely pick betray. You're kidding. You really want me to betray
We don't
Luna?
know if she'll ally or not.
Oh, she will. She's a sweetheart.
If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
1. What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over.
No, it's not. You have to be 0 or below.
So?
Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
It's not over, you liar. Well, I don't know where the fucking thing went. But
Just press the damn button.
you're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you? Are you? Oh, ellipses.
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, I'll just vote. It'll just vote ally for us anyway. But let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain.
Oh, you better talk
until
fast, girly.
Ambidex game polling closes.
You better talk fast.
9.
You better
8,
talk fast. You're just
7,
standing there. You better talk
6,
fast.
5, 4,
You're not. You're not talking fast.
3, 2.
When your BP hits 0, you die.
Yeah, we'd be at 1. You papega?
That's what I meant.
1.